Tamron has just released their second generation of their 24-70, probably one of the most practical lenses you'll ever use. We're going to review it right now, but before we do, get over to theslanted.com where you can sign up to win it. Hi, this is JP Morgan. Today on the Slanted Lens, I'm out here with Allison Yapel, and we're testing the new 24-70 lens from Tamron. This is brand new, it's a G2. We're gonna take it out, we're gonna shoot it. The reason I'm choosing this lens in this situation is we're out here where this whole area was burned off, very close to my house. And I wanna see this burned trees, I wanna see the charred ground. So I wanna see context between Allison and the area we're around us. So I'm gonna be shooting a lot of 24 millimeters or up to 70. I'm not looking for that long lens to kind of get rid of everything and make it go out of focus. I wanna see it in context of her and the red dress and the things we're doing here. So the 24-70 is perfect for that, and that's how we're gonna use it today. This lens is brand new from Tamron. I just got it. I've been shooting with it. It's a fabulous lens. I'm gonna talk about some of the things that it does as we go and just kind of introduce you to the new 24-70. Of course, on the lens we got manual and autofocus. I love the larger knobs on these lenses, are just fabulous, easy to turn it on and off. We also have vibration control. This was one of the award-winning features for this lens, is that it has incredible vibration control that allows you to shoot and to stabilize at slower shutter speeds. I'll be using that all day today because I'm shooting handheld pretty much the whole time. And that also is interesting because as you pan, the camera, the lens figures out, oh, he's panning, and so it shifts into a panning mode and doesn't try to stabilize it the same. So it automatically is smart enough to figure that out as it pans to know that we're in a panning mode. He's panning with the subject matter, not trying to stabilize that the same way it would a shot that you just hand holding. I think that's a very interesting feature and something that's new that's on this lens. So right now I want to see picture quality, I want to see ease of use, and we're just going to get out and start shooting away. The autofocus is important for me to understand, just how quickly does it autofocus, and I think that's one of the main features I'm always interested in with new lenses, is it's going to give me a quick autofocus. I use autofocus all the time because I don't have the best eyes that I used to have, so I'm autofocusing all the time. But I hear, but we'll verify as we shoot, that the autofocus has a dual modular kind of setup in this lens, so it focuses much faster. So we'll check that out and see if that's happening. So anyway, let's get started and let's get some shots of Allison here. She looks beautiful. We're up in the middle of the wilds of LA, and of course if you turn around there's a million cars on a freeway, on two freeways behind us. But other than that, it's really nice and quiet up here. It's just a quiet little spot in LA. Breathing the fumes from cars and listening to the traffic as it goes by. Isn't that nice? All right, let's start taking some pictures. And 2, 3. So I've not been shooting for a long time yet here, but I do notice a difference in the autofocus. It snaps pretty quickly to where you are. I use a single point when I autofocus. I don't do a big general thing. I just like a single point. So I'll put it on her eye, I'll put it on her nose if I can't get to the eye. And I'm finding that it jumps really quickly. The autofocus is working really well on this, so it's nice. I think that's a major improvement from their last series. Incredibly, edibly, I don't know, whatever the word is. We're adding a Baja now just to get a little more light on her face. And they've got a new transmitter here, which is so fabulous. It's tilted up towards the camera. It's just fabulous. I'm enjoying this a lot. So anyway, little side note there, but back to it. All right, here we go. So I'm shooting some images here of Allison, and it's white background back there because I'm opening up for the shadow and the shade inside this little area. And so the chromatic aberration is around her is clean. I see a little bit in the deep background, but it looks very clean, looks very good on her. I mean, this is good glass, and the way they set it up is meant to really minimize that. I don't know if they'll ever get rid of it on any lens, but I think this has really done a great job of minimizing it, and certainly doesn't affect our main area of focus at all. So there you have it, a quick look at the 24-70 by Tamron, the new G2, Generation 2. You know, that's the go-to lens for most people. If you want a walk-around lens, a lens you can just take out and when you're running around. It's a great lens for doing that kind of wide open spaces and you're talented. I love using the 24-70. This is a great improvement over their first generation and certainly holds its own with the Canon version of the same lens. I think it's got great glass, it's got great vibration control, We see autofocus works very quickly. I think overall this is an excellent lens, one that's well worth the money, You should check it out. So keep those cameras rolling and keep on clicking.
Arrgh, you better subscribe to the Slanted Lens or I'll hunt you down.
That's right, matey, and we'll poke your eye.